Which cookie dough will dance its way into the Final Four?
We are seeing a superstar in the making.
24 cookies have all competed to stamp their way into our Final Four, and we're down to our last 8.
But wait, if you haven't seen our other Cookie Madness videos, stop right now, go back and watch them because we will be saying spoilers and you don't want that.
But for today, we're going to be focused on the cookie dough region.
So let's take a look at some of our competitors.
And representing our cookie dough region, we have our number 1 seeded Toll House Chocolate Chip, our number 8 seeded Toll House Turtle Delight, our number 4 seeded Toll House M&M, our number 5 seeded Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, our number 2 seeded Pillsbury Chocolate Chip, our number 7 seeded Pillsbury Oreo Pieces, our number 3 seeded Pillsbury Sugar Cookie, and our number 6 seeded Toll House White Chip Macadamia Nut. Let's get started!
We have our number 1 seed of Toll House Chocolate Chip versus our 8 seed of Toll House Turtle Delight.
All right, let's get in here with our number 1 seed of the cookie dough region. Now, you might be wondering, how did we bake these cookies? Well, we basically followed the instructions, tried to do it evenly for each cookie, so one doesn't come up with a huge advantage. Now, Toll House Chocolate Chip came in with 35% of the vote, a whopping amount, so let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Wow, that's a solid cookie.
It's very chocolatey.
Definitely fresh, definitely chewy. I'm really liking this.
They're really small and mini, and I didn't know how I'd feel about that. I'm actually loving it, to be honest with you.
I feel like that is the perfect size for a little snack, a little pick-me-up. I love
Makes
that.
me think of grandma's house on a Friday night.
All right, well, let's get into these pecan turtle delights. Another Toll House classic. Only came in with 3% of the vote, though. So,
Underdog.
okay. So, this has chocolate. This has pecans. And there's actually a layer of caramel in the middle. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about it.
Kind of tastes odd, and I don't know that I like how chunky the cookie is.
The pecans are very small, so I don't really notice it as much. But I think it's a very sweet cookie. I'm actually a big fan of the caramel.
3, 2, 1. Toll House Chocolate Chip.
Yes!
Oh.
Well deserved. It's a 1 seed for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, they're moving on.
Number 4 seed of Toll House M&M and number 5 seed of Reese's Peanut Butter.
Wow. All right, let's get into our number 4 seed, our M&M ones.
The M&M dye is like scattered all over this cookie. I don't think this is safe to eat, guys.
No, I think that's what M&M does when it gets baked. But
All right.
let's get into it.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be tough to beat.
It might not be safe, but it's awfully good.
I feel like you guys are gaslighting me right now. That was not good. That was not good.
The Reese's, our number 5 seed, came in with 7% of the vote. Let's get into this.
Give me one of these.
Yeah.
Gotta get that
Get you.
M&M.
These kind of did not bake as well as I was hoping. They kind of just formed as mounds. A little odd. It didn't flatten out. I don't know why. I guess it's probably more of a peanut
Yeah.
butter cookie does that
Yeah.
too.
And you like peanut butter, don't you, Jackson?
I do.
This is all crunchy and weird.
It's good, but I just feel like something's missing.
I think these are 2 solid cookies that are coming to play.
3, 2, 1. Toll House M&M.
All right.
So our number 2 seed of Pillsbury Chocolate Chip versus number 7 seed of Pillsbury Oreo Pieces.
All right. Pillsbury chocolate chip came in with 22%. I think, this is looking pretty good. This looks like a homemade chocolate chip cookie. It's got good pull. It's got a good texture to it.
Let's see.
Let's see.
I think the chocolate chip to cookie dough ratio in this one might be higher because to me I'm getting more chocolate. I think this is very yummy.
Let's get into our number 7 seed with only 4% of the vote.
Wow.
The Oreo Pieces one?
Yeah, it smells kind of strange.
Yeah, I'm not understanding it. There's like little Oreo pieces that are in this, but I don't know. Let's see. It's got a faint chocolate taste to it, but not too much chocolate.
I'm not getting Oreo whatsoever though.
Yeah. I'm not getting Oreo, though. That's the thing. I agree with you.
Overall, very mid.
3, 2, 1. Pillsbury chocolate chip.
Okay.
Let's go.
Apparently, the unique Oreo wasn't good enough to beat the OG Pillsbury chocolate chip, so they're moving on.
Our number 3 seed of Pillsbury sugar cookie versus our number 6 seed of Toll House white chocolate macadamia nuts.
Wow. So the OG sugar cookie came in with the 3rd seed with 9% of the vote. All right, let's get into it.
Right off the bat, this is way more crispy than the other cookies that we've had, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of.
It doesn't have much of a taste to it. It also doesn't have much of a chew, I feel like.
It's not really bad, but there's not much that's making it pop.
All right, let's move on to our white chip macadamia nut, coming in with 6% of the vote.
Tastes great. Has kind of a crisp to it. Perfect size.
And I'm going to let you know, these white chip macadamia nut cookies were just about the hardest things to get our hands on. They were not available in our area. We had to get these shipped from $40 paid for shipping from New York to here in St. Louis area. And I was expecting it would come with like some dry ice or something to keep it cold. So it just came as it is, as we all should, just come as we are. And I just really don't know if the off-putting taste that I'm getting from this is because it took 7 days to ship from New York. Could be the case, honestly.
So we might get food poisoning because these weren't refrigerated for a week. So he waited until after we ate it to tell us that.
Oh. Okay.
3, 2, 1. The Pillsbury sugar cookie.
Yeah! We had to, man. These things, we don't know if they're safe to eat. Just because of that, they're moving on, baby.
So we have Toll House chocolate chip versus Toll House M&M.
Ooh. Let's get into our Toll House chocolate chip, okay? Because I feel like this was a powerhouse the first time that dominated, right?
Yeah, I still feel like in this entire tournament, I have yet to see a performance that could be comparable to the performance of this the first time.
Well, let's relive those moments. It's so chewy.
We've been eating a lot of cookies, and I feel like we know it's really difficult to make a store-bought cookie dough cookie taste like homemade. I think Toll House has done it.
But let's not get over our heads because I feel like this cookie right here, this M&M, I feel like it's got a shot. Again, very chewy.
This one's going to be hard.
I think that you can taste in the cookies that the bases are probably pretty similar, but for whatever reason, the M&Ms being added just does not sit right with me.
3, 2, 1. Toll House chocolate chip.
Wow.
There you go.
Pillsbury chocolate chip versus our Pillsbury sugar cookie.
Our Pillsbury chocolate chip. We liked this last time. I mean, I feel like we all said that it had a lot of chocolate in it.
Yes.
So let's see if we're still vibing on that this time. That's solid.
Still good.
Still as chewy and as sweet as what I remembered.
Now let's get into our 3rd seed, the sugar cookie. And we weren't too into this sugar cookie. I kind of made it here by technicality, I guess.
Now here's my question to you guys. When have you ever had a sugar cookie that you really liked? Because we know how we feel about this one. I can't think of a time that I've had a sugar cookie and been like, oh my gosh, that's the best sugar cookie I've ever had.
Yeah, neither have I. I don't like sugar cookies.
But here's the thing. Without a sugar cookie, how do you have anything else?
You
It's
just
just-
make a different cookie dough.
No, the sugar cookie is the cookie dough. You don't have cookie dough without a sugar cookie. The sugar cookie comes first. When you get into Mama's recipes, you know, Betty Crocker's recipes, they're going to say you make the cookie dough first. At the end, you add the chocolate chips.
Mama. Mama.
You're going against Mama's recipes. Betty Crocker, Paula Deen. You're going against what they're living for, is the sugar cookie.
Let's hear which Pillsbury cookies moving on. 3, 2, 1. Pillsbury chocolate chip.
Fake. You're fake.
Fake?
The sugar cookie amendment, the sugar cookie Declaration of Independence that you just gave.
I'm just keeping it real.
Toll House chocolate chip versus the Pillsbury chocolate chip.
Wow. Our 1 seed and our 2 seed making it here. Not a single upset up until this point. Will that change?
Yeah, it's going to come down to who performs best at the last minute. Every single thing executed perfectly, and that's going to be the way that they take it. There's no other way.
There's no other way. Well, let's get straight into
Straight
it.
into it.
I already have one. Thank you.
All right.
All right, right here. Boy, is that a cookie you want.
I mean, we ate this twice already, Jackson. I mean, to me, it just tastes the same. I mean, it's very good, don't get me wrong, but
This is just genuinely a great cookie. And I wouldn't be embarrassed to take this somewhere. You know, making a batch of them and taking it. Not at all.
Oh, these would be gone before the night begins.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I know what I taste, but now I think I need to taste the other cookie.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Corey, because that's exactly what we're going to do now.
All right.
We're going to taste the other cookie.
Pillsbury, here we go.
It's got some sort of advantage being bigger and stronger than this other cookie.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I think the size does make a difference whenever it comes to the performance of these.
But also, you got this Toll House cookie right here that's like a little shrimpy cookie, but it packs a punch. They call them the Power Pack. They call these short little small cookies the Power Pack.
Well, you tell them.
I really think what we need to be focusing on is whoever we select now is going to our Final Four. Our Final Four for Cookie Madness. So they better be ready to compete.
3, 2, 1. Pillsbury chocolate chip.
Pillsbury's going all the way! Pillsbury's going to the Final Four to face the one and only Crumble Chocolate Chip!
The 2 seed beats the 1 seed. Wow.
Wow. Well, guys, thank you so much for making it this far into the video. But don't worry, next week is going to be our Final Four, the last video of this Cookie Madness series. You're not going to want to miss it, so mark those calendars.
Yeah, and if you fill out a bracket, make sure you go to thejbfit.com because, like he said, the Final Four is next week, which means there is going to be winners picked next week. So follow along, see how your bracket's doing at the end of this video.
And if you don't mind, give this video a like. There's so much effort put into these videos, so give it a like.
And then comment, because we're replying in like 22 seconds. So test us out right now, and we're going to reply to that. But anyways, we'll see you next time.